Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you can force 100 people to party constantly and ingest psychotropic drugs so much that it eventually causes them to go insane and die. It's The Sims 4. Going completely insane is what we do here, and thankfully there's a sponsor that's totally okay with that, and it's Raycon earbuds. But much like the last time, talking about them would be boring, so I've frozen them inside of a block of ice that I will shatter with a hammer. I have installed the base mental drugs mod, and I will give every single Sim in this entire house the addiction to every substance known to mankind. I wasn't really sure what the hell I was gonna do with this island with a piano on it, but this is going to be the drug buffet area. That's right. Instead of JD, you're going to be getting LSD up in here. And remember, kids, don't do drugs. Unless it's in The Sims 4, then do all the drugs. You probably have noticed by now, but I decided to add a new member to the family. This is Turnip, a dog that has not been the same since the accident. Turnip was born with exposed big brain syndrome. Being highly intelligent and having ears that go down to his knees means that he often trips and falls. He's also afraid of getting pet because there's the potential that someone will prod his medulla oblongata and cause him to have an aneurysm. So the plan here is I gotta get the drug buffet set up, and then we're going to begin with 25 Sims as we often do. I will continue to add more and more Sims, and eventually I would like to find out who is able to actually live the longest from non-stop partying. Realistically, this entire episode is just gonna be non-stop chaos. I've seen what these drugs do. Now you may be saying to yourself, but Gray, what sort of drugs are there? I just want to give you some scale. This is not a pillow. It's like a goddamn mattress full of spleen's blood. I love this. High quality, low quality. I think we know what can work just fine for this crew. Throw down a few of these. These are, vitamin supplements. It's vitamin MDMA. All right, fantastic, looking good. Florida Man will be the very first one to feel the wrath. Florida Man is addicted to alcohol, you don't say. All right, go over here. Make literally every single person in the entire neighborhood a dealer, and we're ready to roll. All right, everyone, yeah, say hello to your brand new party house. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Oh God, I love how sad and depressed everyone is already. And remember, if you're ever looking at the best way to wash down all of your vitamins, you can just head over to the Bullica Bar. I can only imagine how screwed up everyone is right now. They're looking at the TV and they're like, oh, this painting is moving. Florida Man's over here, he's searching like how not to get raided by the DEA. Step one would probably be not to have 100 pounds of blocaine sitting in the middle of your pool. Spleens is over here. She's like, I smell something. It smells like felonies. Okay, everyone's still alive. Everything's doing quite well. So we'll go ahead and add the first 25 Sims. Also, I do have to mention, Florida Man now needs purple drank. Well, hello there, Ella. How are you feeling? She's like, good. How about now? Like I'm addicted to amphetamine. Oh, I can't wait to see the chaos this is gonna cause. You can apparently overdose and die of cancer as well. So there's definitely plenty of ways for everyone's lives to end. Okay, sons of Sparta, go and start chest kicking each other into the pool. This guy is 100% dressed for the occasion. I love how he's wearing his girlfriend's jeans. My big question is, where are his forearms? He's like, oh, I left him at home. I love how productive everyone is. Since they're all on speed, they just love doing laps around the entire house. They never stay in one spot. Turnip is an aggressive dog. I told you he gets worried when people try and pet him. He's like, don't you goddamn touch me. Turnip, much like a shark, has over 500 teeth inside of his mouth. This guy's like, all right, well, fuck you too. Something I hadn't thought about is that some of the addiction cravings cause the Sims to get angry, and they are still all over emotional, so it's possible that simply not having the stuff they want will cause their hearts to explode. You know who likes Raycon earbuds? Snoop Dogg. You know who's never frozen their earbuds in a giant block of ice? It's Snoop Dogg. Imagine this, you're walking around, suddenly your earbuds get trapped in a block of ice. You're gonna be happy that they're half the price of normal earbuds. They come in fantastic colors, which makes it very easy to see exactly where it drifted to. Now I know what you're thinking. Sure, Gray, they're frozen in a block of ice, but would they still have enough playtime? They get 6 hours. So yes, but for brevity, I'm gonna go ahead and free them with this hammer. Let's go ahead and dry these off real quick. I need to take a moment to mention they still turn
So yeah, when you're bored in quarantine and you decide to freeze your earbuds, these are clearly their best model yet. These actually work great for listening to music while coming up with stupid ideas for sponsorships that would probably make my wife embarrassed. And remember, if you go to buyraycon.com/Graystillplays, you get 15% off. Thanks for sponsoring my crazy ass Raycon.
Florida man is going for a swim in the... Never mind, he's going straight for the... I love that he acquired the fitness skill. He's like, did you see the size of that bag? Okay, I just realized something. Hold on. So instead of typically just dropping plates and rotting food all over the place, now we're dropping bricks. What the hell is that? LSD is over here. It says she's causing mischief. This guy's like, what are you trying to do? And she's like, find out how not to go to prison. Did someone die and I wasn't aware of it? Okay. Everyone's still alive, which means it's time to add 25 more Sims. Now, just for the purposes of experimentation, these 25 Sims are also going to have cancer. It's not a party until someone's sleeping outside by the landscaping lights. Do not watch shows on how to cook. I don't want any of you near knives. I love how the Sim is over here. She's like, get away from it. It all belongs to me, you bastard. She's like, I don't know you. You're not part of the family. This is so appropriate. Just a lady sleeping in a puddle of another lady's urine. Every time I see someone go into the pool, yeah, I always wonder where they're truly heading toward. Apparently, it's over to the table of sadness and bad choices. Adeline is starting to feel something taking hold. Something like what? Oh, hell yeah, it wasn't long before the dancing started. I like how like two people can be dancing and someone else can be wetting the bed right behind them. All right, it's a brand new day. Everyone's still alive and these two girls have not left the table. They're like, we must protect this with our lives. I mean, I guess some people just like sleeping next to it. Ah, someone's finally doing a deal out the front yard. This girl's like, if I keep my eyes closed, technically the police can't ask me if I saw anything. I love it. It's 1000 IQ play. Oh my God. Is it just me? Or has Florida man lost a ton of weight? My God, what is happening to these Sims? As more of the bricks disappear, more of the Sims go from being thick to this. This is Whitley. She's lost like 40 pounds. Look at her. She's like, Turnip is being taken away by a pet care person? What the hell? He's fine. He's watching TV. Look, we have a good relationship with him. This isn't even his urine. It's a Sim's urine. Turnip is running away. That is a lie. Turnip is not running away. So no one's actually died yet, but I have a feeling everyone's going to pretty soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and spawn 25 more Sims. Now for these ones, they're gonna have all the problems as the previous Sims, but on top of being addicted to everything and having cancer, they're also going to be chain smokers. All right, smokers are assigned. And then for the last group that we have after this one, they're gonna have all the problems as the previous ones, but on top of having cancer, being addicted to everything and being smokers, I'm also going to make sure they all have the alcoholism trait. I love that people just do laps around the house all the time. What the hell? What the hell is this? What sort of mutant being am I looking at? It took me a second to realize what was going on here because this is so amazing. I think this is 3 people all treading inside the water at the same time because there's like a woman's face, a guy's body, and then a totally different guy's beard. This individual is amazing. Starting to get quite a stack over here by the table. That's right, everyone. Come on now, single file. Sir, can I ask you and your mustache, what you're planning on doing by my table over here? Oh, sweet Jesus. That was like the 30-foot snort. Suddenly this table is becoming the hot spot of the entire house. Well, in retrospect, putting all this stuff here in the pool was probably the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Yes. Let the infinite death commence. We're probably gonna lose like 3/4 of the people right now because the problem is since everyone started to open up the stuff onto the table and everyone keeps dying over here because they're all exhausted from not constantly snorting meth for every hour of the day, they're all gonna start drowning to death. Oh God, no. I better get the 25 other Sims in here as quick as possible. I don't know if we're gonna make it past 2 days. Oh Jesus, I can't actually even do anything. Everyone's just insta-dying. There's blood and death and ass everywhere. Vengeful deity. I think I probably got that about 10 seconds ago. My God, look at all the death. No. All of my people. This is why you shouldn't do drugs. This lady, I've never seen anyone luckier in my entire life. The fact that she fell asleep in front of the table is probably the only thing that is keeping her alive. Notification wall full, yeah, I bet. No, Florida man just drowned, son of a bitch. Okay, Australian man is still alive, mostly because he's asleep right now. What is wrong with you people? Stop jumping into the pool. All it is a maelstrom of death and cancer. Okay, so I have to mention something real quick. These people that I haven't managed to get addicted to everything yet, they're in here, okay, with all the dead bodies. And this guy is inspired because of the decor. Like, man, there's nothing quite like a couple of dozen bodies to get the old creative juices flowing. I have never seen water chaos to this extent in my whole life. We just lost Bad Ross. Spleens? Spleens, why are you glowing, Spleens? Spleens is over here. She's like, well, I had a stuffed up nose, so, yeah, you get the rest. Australian man is drowning to death. The pool right now is just a wash of broken bodies floating about. Okay, in the downtime that we finally had because people have stopped dying, I've managed to get the final 25 people addicted to everything, cancer, smoking, and alcoholism. Look at this horror. Everywhere you go. Oh, it's LSD. Everywhere you go, there are bodies. See, right now we have synchronized swimming, but pretty soon it's gonna be synchronized dying. Why is everyone vanishing? What the hell is going on? That's right, kids. You do drugs, you're gonna friggin' evaporate. I love how this guy's like, no one's drowned over here yet first. Death shows up. He looks around, he surveys the situation, and he's like, oh, hell no. Later, bitch. There's like 50 people treading in the same area. Come on, everyone, stop your crying. The party isn't over yet. I finally got the pool guy to come over and clean up the pool, and this guy goes and dies. You inconsiderate bastard. Okay, now more of Spleens is starting to glow. She's over here, she's like, you ever heard of Bruce Leroy? I've got the glow. This is the death that never ends. What you doing there, ma'am? She's like, I'm enjoying the party. Okay, so far they've gone through about 150 pounds of delicious Spleens flour. I think half of the entire population is dead thus far. Hey guys, y'all enjoying the pool party? Yeah? Hey, don't worry about that. Just a little decor. Everyone seems to be always inspired by the decor after all. See that? This guy was so inspired he died. See this? This is how awful drugs are. This guy died after he was already dead. The party still continues though. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. Only the smartest Sims have survived now. I think they finally realized that touching the water is effectively a death sentence. So now they're all just chilling out on the actual island. I have no idea how, but this girl just used drugs from like 16 feet away. Doesn't matter where you go in this house. No place is safe. Oh, thank God. Turnip is back. He's covered in flies. And he's got a bad headache, but he's brought us a present. When you go to the island to do this type of thing, it almost always means that someone is about to die. Okay, real quick. Someone seriously put their dirty dishes on top of the pill bottle. This guy just did lines off of the piano. Haven't had to clean out the pool in a while. So, I guess it's high time for about 10 more deaths over here. No! Spleens! She's being taken away by a pet care worker, but why? Why would you take this animal away? This house is a perfect place of responsibility. Oh my God, so many people are dying. The camera is just bouncing all over the damn place. None of you are gonna win the lottery. It's not like you're gonna get to spend it on anything anyway. Okay, we only have a few Sims left. They've managed to get all the way to Wednesday. What? Death? What are you doing, man? Oh, no. I didn't know that was possible. I thought it could just be the people in the family. I love how he's so busy that someone just died right behind him. He's like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to send a letter to the boss about that. Okay, we're down to the last few. Oh, this guy with the fantastic mustache, he's still alive. It's one of the guys that has cancer. All right, We're down to 9 people left. Now, this is the only guy out of the cancer bunch that's left, meaning that 75 other of them or 74 other of them have died. So I'm rooting for this guy. I really hope he makes it. Bro, if you don't get out of that pool, there is no way you're gonna get to the end. Oh, never mind. He just got a new level of fitness. Maybe he will stay. The table is still doing its thing. Spleens is still radioactive. Okay, we're down to 6. We've got a few people over by the pool. They've managed to go all the way to Thursday. Okay. Another death in the pool. That brings us down to 5. Colonel Cancer is still alive. I am not getting rid of any bodies at this point, and thus we will find out who will truly survive. That's a 2 for right there. That means that 3 people are left. She died as well. There's only 2 people left, and one of them is the guy with cancer. This lady gets in the pool, which is basically a death sentence. This is the first time I've seen Death do his job, because typically the game is so broken that he can't actually reave any souls. Okay, this guy's over here sleeping on the couch. That is wise. Okay, she's treading water. I'm still alive. This girl has overdosed. Lauren is suffering the consequences. What? I just heard the death animation. It's over here by this girl. I don't know how she's going to die. It hasn't actually mentioned anything yet. The Grim Reaper got here before she even died. Jesus. She died from an overdose again. How appropriate. That means our cancer guy is the winner. He's asleep in the backyard. Well, I guess this turned out to be an excellent narrative on why you should all stay clean. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of The Sims 4. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.